was working as a prostitute more than half of my life ago. I started when I was 18 in Russia, and after a couple years when I moved to Israel, I continued there. And in US, I did it for another year or so. So I quit when I was 31. But it's all started much earlier. It started when I was a little kid. I had to learn to betray myself, to abandon myself, to abandon my needs that were never met. My physical needs were met. I was fed and I was warm. My emotional needs were never met. I was never mirrored what I'm feeling. If I'm sad or curious, my mom she never rejoiced in me. I was never celebrated. It was so important to me. So I learned, hard way, I learned to be quiet, not to be curious, to be dumb. I learned to shut myself. And when my stepfather arrived to the picture, I was 12 years old, and he was so younger than my mother. He was just 11 years older than me. Then I had a hope that he would be like my older brother, so we could resist together my mother's oppression. But he started to molest me. He brought me books and was touching me, and I felt betrayed. And I also had a story that, yes, that's the only thing I can offer my body, as my mom was perceiving me just as a body. The body that I was peeing at night, I had enuresis, I couldn't wake up. The dream, the sleep time, it was my salvation from this intensity that I felt all the time. And I was suffering, so I couldn't wake up, and I was peeing at night and bad. And my mom in the morning was looking at me with such disgust. I always felt that something wrong is with me. There was a special torture that she created for me. She put an alarm clock into the metal pot, and it was wind up for every 2 hours. So I was going to sleep, and I was dreaming that it was an alarm, and I was dreaming that I went to pee, and the moment I was peeing, I was hearing an alarm, and I would realize that I peed in bed. And the terror that I experienced, it was something very special. So, but I couldn't express the terror, the anger, the rage that was underneath. It was just impossible. So when I had sex with my stepfather, even though I didn't like it, and I was pleasing him so he would tolerate me, there was also a revenge. So you see, he wants me, not you. Why do I tell all this, and why I will continue this channel? Because I want to share. I feel right now lighter when I share that, and I also want other women to relate, to share their experiences, and to feel and to see that they are not alone. You are not alone. I've been there.